A father and his son were walking through the majestic, serene mountains, enjoying the crisp air and breathtaking views. The silence of the natural surroundings was interrupted when, suddenly, the boy tripped over a rock, stumbled, and fell. As he hit the ground, a sharp pain shot through his leg, and he cried out, "Ah!" To his surprise, the mountains seemed to respond. Somewhere in the vast expanse, a voice echoed back, "Ah!" Startled and curious, the boy called out again, "Who are you?" The same question echoed back to him, "Who are you?" Confused by this strange phenomenon, the boy's curiosity turned to frustration. "Coward!" he shouted angrily, venting his irritation. Instantly, the word bounced back at him, "Coward." Upset and puzzled, the boy turned to his father. "What's happening? Why is the mountain talking back to me like this?" The father chuckled gently, placing a reassuring hand on his son's shoulder. "Pay close attention, my son," he said with a knowing smile. Then, raising his voice, he called out to the mountain, "I admire you." The mountains echoed back, "I admire you." Again, the father shouted, "You are a champion." As expected, the words reverberated through the hills, "You are a champion." The boy watched, wide-eyed and amazed. It was as if the mountains had a personality of their own, mirroring his father's affirmations. Despite his fascination, he still didn't fully understand what was happening. His father then turned to him, the playful smile replaced with a more serious expression. "Son, people call this an echo, but it's much more than that. This is a reflection of life itself." The boy looked at his father, intrigued. "You see," the father continued, "life will give back to you whatever you project into it. Just as the mountain reflects your words, the world reflects your actions, your words, and your attitude. If you want love, kindness, and respect from others, you must first give those things. If you want people to be confident and strong, you must first embody confidence and strength yourself." The boy pondered his father's words, and the wisdom behind them began to take root in his young mind. The father smiled warmly and elaborated further. "Think about it this way. If you shout words of anger and negativity, that's what you'll get in return. But if you speak words of kindness and encouragement, the same will come back to you." The echo you hear from the mountains is life's way of teaching us this profound lesson. As they continued their walk, the father explained the concept in greater depth. This relationship applies to all areas of life. Whether it's your relationships, your work, or your dreams, what you put into the world will always come back to you. If you want more happiness, be the source of happiness for others. If you want your team to perform better, first improve your own competence and dedication. The boy nodded, beginning to grasp the idea. He reflected on his earlier reaction to the echo. "So, when I called the echo a coward, it called me a coward in return because that's what I gave it." "Exactly," the father said, beaming with pride at his son's understanding. "And when I spoke words of admiration and encouragement, the mountain echoed those back to me." As they neared the end of their walk, the boy couldn't help but glance back at the mountains, now seeing them in a new light. What had once seemed mysterious and perplexing now felt like a wise teacher, imparting an important lesson about life. From that day on, the boy carried his father's words with him. The lesson of the echo became a guiding principle in his life. He realized that life is, indeed, a mirror that reflects our actions, attitudes, and words. Whenever he faced challenges, he remembered the mountains and chose to approach life with positivity and kindness, knowing that what he gave to the world would eventually return to him. The story of the echo of life reminds us all of a simple but powerful truth. Life is a reflection of our actions. The energy and intentions we put out into the world will always find their way back to us. If we desire love, respect, and understanding, we must first offer those qualities to others. If we seek to make a positive impact, We must lead by example and embody the change we wish to see. In every aspect of life, the principle of the echo holds true. Whether in relationships, work, or personal growth, the world responds to us in kind. By cultivating positivity, kindness, and self-improvement, we create a ripple effect that not only transforms our own lives, but also uplifts those around us. The mountains may seem silent, but they carry an eternal truth, a truth that resonates in the heart of every person willing to listen. Life gives back what we give to it. The question is, what kind of echo will you create?